Good morning, everybody. I hope you're doing great. I'm having a good old time, just out flying with my drone. Oh, watch out for the tree. Just, doing a aerial survey of my plot of land here with all these trees. It's money trees, basically. So, yeah, finally got the garage up, which is great. I opted for a bigger one, so I have one for a car, the future, you know, just don't want to. There we go. Backland. Yeah, so I don't have to replace it every now and then. But, I'm running low on cash, so I'll just go into my forest, my tree forest and money forest. And gonna load up on some wood. I think we can close these here. No, let's close these. We don't need to have them open. Oh, that's not the button for it. That's the button. So I cut these slightly too small because they were too heavy. I mean, I overestimated my strength, which I have a tendency to do every now and then. Don't need a strap on for now. And the potatoes are almost done. Should be done, early fall, hopefully. Not quite sure, but yeah, I'm hoping. So what I'm doing now is just, getting more money for the equipment that I need. I did buy a cheap potato picker, but I've been getting conflicting information about it. Some say that yeah, this one you don't need anything else. Just just pick your potatoes and everything is all good. Well, some say that no, you need a home topper, I think it's called. Basically, it's taking off the top of the potatoes so you can dig in to grab them. I don't know. This is my first harvest of potatoes that I'm doing by machine. I've had allotments where I've been planting potatoes and digging them up by hand, but that's quite different. You don't have to worry about machinery because you do everything by hand. So, hey, don't throw it over there. Yeah, we take the small piece as well. So yeah, I will show you the thingy, the manga bubble. Yay! My depth perception sucks. There we go. Yeah, one of my friends came by, and he saw me doing the fertilizing, and he's like, "Dude, you're all over the place. You're wasting fertilizer. Learn how to, spot where you end up, so you don't, respray the same area twice." And yeah, I understand. I am trying to do things the proper way, but I'm new to this. I don't know things. And also this tractor, the turning radius sucks. I will upgrade it to a bigger one, stronger one, and one that has a tighter turning radius at some point. But that will have to be maybe during the winter time. I think that maybe they are cheaper then. There's been a few sales going on equipment. I haven't cashed in on it because it's not equipment that I need or the money I can afford to spend. So, where is that all the wood I have? Let's send up the drone and find out. Yeah, that was all the wood that I had. Whoa. Okay, so let's deliver this sell this and see how much money we get. So we tie that up and tie that up, start the engine. Off we go. Leave the door slightly ajar. So, how have you all been doing? One piece of wood there isn't properly attached. Could have cut down one more tree and put in the back trailer. I've been looking into various tools to pull the logs to me instead of me, carrying the logs from wherever to wherever. But I can't get them to work properly. One of the tools that I have is like a chain, which I wanted to sort of wrap around the log, but it just slides off, and I don't have the big tree hook for it. The other one is a tree hook, but again it sort of grabs, it's a grappler, so it grabs the log around the base, but again the logs are too heavy, so they just slides off. Granted, I only tried it with like a big full-size tree, so maybe if I cut it down into smaller pieces then I would be able to, but then my tractor is already there, so what's the point, right? So let's see how much we get for this stuff here. 5,000. That include this stuff? Yeah, it did. So that's not bad. Let's drop this off at the farm. I can show you where the garage is. I wanted them, my initial plan was to get a small garage and maybe put up some workshops around it. Since I have so many trees, I figured that instead of just selling the logs, there is this sawmill or saw station, saw machine, basically a saw that you can, that I could buy and cut the logs into planks and stuff like that, and then make pallets and sell. That way I would do everything at my place and not having to worry about bringing it over to the factory to sell it. But it did cost a bit extra, more money than I anticipated to get this garage up and running, because the ground wasn't flat enough, so it had to be flattened out, and putting in the concrete tiles will just cost way too much money. You can see the garage building over there. So we just opted for just pouring concrete on the ground. A cheaper option, quicker option, because you don't have to place the concrete slabs next to each other. Just pour and flatten it, and that's it. So yeah, here's the garage. As you can see, it's still kind of hilly. So let me show you around. As you can see, the field is somewhat growing. It's almost done. Some of it is not fertilized. Well, some of it is. Well, whatever. It's good, eh? Yeah. So here's the equipment. Here's the hook that I talked about, the grappler. Oh, it tipped over. It's okay. So this one grabs the hook here, push it against that back plate, and grab the hook, grab the tree trunk, but it just kept sliding out. If it was serrated on the inside, it would sort of grab much better. It's serrated on the top, but that Doesn't seem to be enough for a full-size log. So I put my herbicide in this tank instead of having the small 20-liter canisters. Okay, so these are filled with lime now. Okay, someone came by and did that for me. A bunch of empty pallets, and these are potatoes. Here's a chain that I talked about. Just hook it up to the tractor, and then you can pull stuff, whatever. We have this cultivator. This, I think it's a cultivator. I have no idea. Sprayer. Lime. I did put lime on the field because I could afford to buy a small one. They finally came in. So potato stuff, and then we have fertilizer over here and some water over here. So my yard upstairs, the place up here is now empty. As you saw, I fixed up my tractor because there isn't really much to do for me in the summertime. That garage there is empty, so I will possibly tear it down and make space for some workshop stuff. But what we do need for after the harvest is more potato machines. So let's just connect these. Oh, get back in. And let's head to the shop and pick up my new tool that I bought. Got a message just before I started recording that it arrived, so it's waiting for me to pick up. But if this machine works, that's great. Then I don't need to buy the other one that is... this machine is old, but it only cost me 250 euros, while the step up, if I need to buy it, is 5,000 euros. Might be able to haggle the price down a bit since it's not new, but I'm hoping I can avoid doing that because again I need 22.8 or 23,000 euros for the potato washer and the potato sorter. Then again, I might not get it this year. Maybe I just sell the potatoes as is. We'll see. What my options are. Oh, sorry. Hey, overcompensating much. Sorry, cars. Despite the fact that I've been here for about 5 months already, I don't really know too many people around here. I know my neighbors around where I live, but only briefly. It's not like we're best buds or anything like that. But sometimes they swing by, or I see them around and they offer me advice, which is much appreciated. Okay. And we go inside. There's the machine, stripped of all paints. Whoa. It's okay, paints aren't that important. But so basically this one, I have no idea how it functions, but I think it just, once you connect it, once you put it into gear, it's sort of powered by the engine of the tractor or the movement of the wheels. So it's good, and I hope it's enough for my field. If not, I will be out some more money, which means, you know, I should plan for that. Basically buying, or make sure I have enough money for what I need. So in that case, I probably should cut down enough trees to make sure I have about 30,000 euros available, just in case. Probably need more. I don't want to leave the washer out at, over winter. I want to put it under a roof or something, but I might not be able to do that at this point because money-wise or space-wise. We'll see. What will happen? I can imagine what it looks like with all those trees cut down and sold and all of that turned into a field. That would be very nice indeed. I may see if I can repaint this little device back here, because, you know, I don't like it like that, all washed off. The color, well, that's a project probably for the winter. See, told you about the turning radius on this one. It's not good. Even when I try to compensate for that turn, it's just not good enough. Hey, see? It just goes away. Come on. Be nice. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, just leave it there. It's good enough. So, back to cutting down some trees. And I will not make you have to sit around and wait for me to do that. This is 2 trees. It's not the best, but it is what it is. I hate it when I have to cut down the logs to make very tiny pieces. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's make sure we don't drop anything on the way. So let's see how much we get for these 2 trees, except for the numerous splinters and arm aches that I already got. It's gonna be interesting to see. I wish I've learned, you know, by looking at the tree that, yeah, that section weighs this and this much, but no, I don't. So there's a lot of small pieces of wood. Could probably have turned this into firewood, come to think of it. But I don't know what the firewood price is, or what it would sell for. I don't even know what the logs would sell for, but you know, I'm thinking like 2 trees like this should give me a fairly good price. Acceptable price, I guess. We'll see. And yeah, I have to look into the machines that I need. It's I think I will skip the washer and sorter this year, because I would need more than that. I would need like a front loader to offload, either a front loader or maybe conveyor belts to both load and offload the various machines. And that's just an extra cost that I don't think I can afford this year. Nice. It's not a bad, not a bad, not a bad, not bad. Still not the best, but it's good enough. So with this type of money, let's just pull in here and check out the shop app. There we go. On vehicles. So this one is the one I purchased, and it says I need a home topper. This one does not mention it. It just digs into potatoes and off the ground. The difference is also that this one only has a storage capacity of 50 liters, while this one has a 500 liter storage capacity. And I don't really want to buy or lease anything larger. Could buy this one, but it's like $10,000 or euros, sorry. These are just big pieces of machinery. Not interested in that. But if you look at the potato stuff, this potato washer here, I don't want to have it left outside, but I would need to be able to fill it up. So I would fill it up in this side here. I can look. Oh, wait, I can't even afford it now. And then it offload here. No, I fill it up over there on that side. Offload here, and then this one is loaded on this side, I think, and offloaded on the other side. So if I put a conveyor belt, which how do you spell that? Conveyor? No. Belt? Nope. I don't know. What type of machine is it? Belt systems. Here we go. This one, possibly this one. It's not too expensive. I could afford some of it. This one is to create pallets, but it's too expensive. So I could get this conveyor belt system, 18,000. Can't even quite afford it, but this one I can. But we'll see. I mean, right now we do have enough money for what we need to do. And if I do need to cut the tops off the potatoes before I harvest them, I can do that. But for now, this is not what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna wait it out, spend some more time cutting down trees until harvest time, and then I will harvest the potatoes, sell the potatoes. That's it. Don't think there's anything I can plant in winter time or fall. Well, I could plant some stuff in the fall that would be available the following summer. But then the question is that can I plant stuff in the summer that would be available in spring the following year, so I could, get back to planting maybe wheat or barley or anything like that in the spring well, I'm going to cut down more trees, so I might as well stop here. But we can check out what the map says. The Farmer's Almanac. Oh, that's not the Farmer's Almanac. This is the Farmer's Almanac. So the first 2 quarters of spring is wheat, oat, canola, then we get potatoes and sugar beets. But if we plant something in the fall, well, I could plant wheat in the fall, but then I harvest in the summer. Anything else harvesting in the summer? Rye, but anything planting in the summer? Well, oilseed radish, poplar, don't want that. Grass, sugarcane, it's an entire different ball of wax. Some soybeans and corn. Clover, alfalfa, horsegrass, pasture grass, and miscanthus. And that will be harvestable here. Could plant sugarcane, but that wouldn't be harvestable until around here, I think. I have to look into that. Should probably be something that has a high frost resistance. We'll see. Anyway, I will continue with cutting down some trees and try to make some more money. Uproot some of these bushes as well, so it's easier to see the logs. Maybe I can work out the size difference so I don't cut them down too much. Wish there was a for me to measure. I don't think there is. Okay, that's not how I spell it. No, never mind. I mean, there is the option for beekeeping and other stuff, but like a small sawmill, it's still 450,000. There's another honey production facility. And then a pellet production is 250. So I guess I will not be doing that then. Now, which one would I get? Small sawmill or sawmill with a crane, the same price. Wood chipper, 100,000. I mean, I can do it if I go crazy. Sugar beet, hand dryer, fermenter straw. No, probably need to look into silos as well. But yeah, that's for the future. Right now we have to wait for the first year to pass. Harvesting the potatoes next summer or fall, and that's it. And we'll see what goes from there. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. Bye bye.